Number 8, maintain a relationship with Jesus Christ. If it is getting you sex. I love that pause. When I was in high school, there was a cheerleader who was also a ballerina, who was also a born-again Christian. Fucking hot. Right? So hot. I was obsessed with her. She was super smart, super funny, charisma coming out of her ears. I wanted her. The problem was she would only date you if you went whole hog, full-on born-again Christian, which would have been insane. So I did that. I go, where? Yeah, and I cry, and okay, great. No hesitation. Jesus? Yeah, I fucking love him. He's my savior. I got saved, and we started dating, and after 4 or 5 months of fellowship and prayer, togetherness, we rutted like filthy beasts. We would say, Mom, Dad, Lynette and I are gonna go to Jesus camp in Wisconsin for 3 weeks. Because we did, we went to Jesus camp. And we took part in the Jesus activities, the Jesus log roll, the Jesus potato sack race, the Jesus hammer throw. That was my event. They say one of mine is still going. On a clear night, it can be sometimes seen over the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
There goes that Christian boy's hammer. 1986.
That's what people from Michigan sound like.
Welcome to Detroit.
We would take part in all of the Jesus games with the other children. Then we would go and 69 in the woods for 3 hours. And we were just discovering the joys of mawing each other's crotches. Like, oh, it feels like that when I fucking maw on your crotch? Just fucking mouthing pussy and balls and taint and mud and leaves. Wisconsin mud is both clean and tasty. Let's fucking rub our face in that shit. Whoa, that feels amazing. Wah! Remember those first sensations? Yeah! You're like, this can't be good. I'm either going to the hospital or this is amazing. Then we would go sit around the campfire and sing Jesus is the Rock and He Rolls My Blues Away with the other children. The moral of this story is that no matter what religion or school of thought or scout troop you belong to, you should always remember that it's just a school of thought. And I don't like the way organizations like that can really judge and single people out and make them pariahs. If we had been found out that we were simply having a really great sex life, we would have been like cast out of our society. And I think that's terrible. We cared about each other. We were good to each other. It was consensual. Went on for 3 to 4 years. And it was a great time. We learned to have a nice relationship. And so I think rather than pay attention to the hard, fast rules, we should pay more attention to simply how decent we are to one another. Especially if you're getting laid. Jesus Camp Fever. Catch it. It's worth it.